Hey everyone, Alex from Open4 here. In this video I will walk through quick start of 7702 accounts, and I will show you a simple guide how to initialize the account, registering the key, and to do a different type of actions and engagement with the account. So let's go. And if you missed our latest video that we are explaining about EIP-7702 accounts, and also we are doing a big overview about our implementation, so you can make a refresh and maybe the next stuff gonna be more sense for you. This guide, aiming more for developers than simple users, will be more technical things and some code overview. First step that we need to do is install dependencies, create authorization, and initialize the account. In this link, you can find the contract on Seporia network and its latest implementation that we are deployed. We can prepare the authorization in two different ways. One of the way is self-execution, and the second is with ephemeral EOA. So let's break down what does it mean. Self-execution method means that we are using with exist private key. We are signing authorization with parameters like contract address. It's going to be implementation that we want to attach to our EOA, and we are passing also chain ID. In a case that we want to attach in every EVM network that supports 7702, we are passing number 0. Executor self, it means that we must have in our wallet ETH for paying gas. In the second method, we can use with ephemeral EOA. What does it mean exactly? Ephemeral EOA is a temporary private key that created to execute single transaction, and then after the key will be deleted. So basically in this implementation you can see that we are generating a random private key and we are signing the authorization with all parameters. In this case, very important, in chain ID passing number 0 to attach in all EVMs that supporting 7702, because after the authorization the key gonna be deleted and it will be not possible to attach in other chains anymore. After we prepare the authorization, the step 2 is gonna be prepare all information and data to initialize our account. To initialize account, we must have to prepare a different type of information and data. In this link you can find the full process and logic that we are executing for the initialization. First thing that we need to do is create WebAuthn credential, store them in a passkey. This key gonna be registered as a second owner. In a case of ephemeral EOA, it's gonna be the one owner who will have the full access control to our smart account. After we created the WebAuthn key, we must have to prepare call data. So the first thing, we are preparing the key data. We are packing all information in struct data type to pass it to the initialization process. Then we are preparing token spend information and key registration data. In this case we are passing empty structs because WebAuthn will have access control of owner. In the few next steps, when we will register a session key, you will see it will be a little bit different. Registration of session key during initialization, it's optional. So basically you can pass empty structs if you don't want to register, in the case that you want to register. So you need to fill the structs and the data correctly. For the spend token info, of course, you are passing the token address and the spend limits, and for the session key registration you are passing all necessary information to register your session key. Final step, we are packing all information to call data and executing the transaction. So the transaction could be sponsored with 4337 infrastructure or self-execution that we was talking before. In this simple diagram, you can see exactly the flow of the execution. In a case of EOA, we are preparing and signing authorization and call data. Then we are doing self-execution. In a case of ephemeral EOA, we're preparing the same thing, but we are packing everything in user operation and executing sponsoring through the bundler with 4337 infrastructure, and then after, in both of the cases, we are attaching implementation to our EOA, and then the EOA can acting as a smart account. Step 3, after we attach and initialize our account, we can register a different type of keys. I want to show you a registration flow of key P256. We are creating non-extractable P256 key, means that we can't extract his private key. Then we are passing all necessary information to register this session key. Then we are encoding all this information to call data, packing in UserOperations struct, and in this flow we are signing with WebAuthn key who have full access control in our account. Step 4, it's executing transaction with WebAuthn key. So basically we are encoding our data that we want to execute, packing into UserOperations struct, then we are signing with the WebAuthn key who acting as an owner and have full access control in our account, and then we are passing to bundler to execute with 4337 infrastructure. The main difference between these two execution, that is from perspective of user experience, the session key signing transaction seamlessly, and another side of the WebAuthn key, it's always prompting to sign with biometric or Face ID. For this guide, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Hope you enjoyed and see you in the next video. Bye!